Yeah, shalom, shalom. Let us give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, Brakatah, double honor to the apostles, elders of Gamel Song, and salutation to the brothers, to the brothers that preaching truth and truth and sincerity. All right, so let's get it in, man. We gotta stand up. We gotta use our brain. We gotta use our wisdom, man. We gotta use what the Lord gave us to use. You know, that's the thing. He didn't. It's brilliant as animals are. You know, He made us over animals because we can use wisdom. We can grow. We can create. You understand what I'm saying? And you gotta take advantage of that, man. You gotta start using that. It's literally a must at this point. So the first scripture I'm gonna start out with is of course in James, because I like to start my stuff off with that. James 1 and what is it? 1 in James. Oh, I was having trouble finding James. James 1 and see, it went to First John. Always does that. Yeah, here it is. So James 1 James, a servant of God and of the Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Greetings, my brethren. Count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptation. Right? Count it all joy, man, because really it's a time for you to really prove to the Lord you know you've been building yourself up. Like I'm telling you, the Lord will get impressed. Like, you remember, even I'm not gonna get it. I'm just gonna make a reference. Like the time where Abednego, Meshach, and Shadrach, right? Just for example, when they had a choice. See, even in that story, success is a good. It's just a making the is a infinite. Success is an infinite. Is an infinite. Is making the best. It's like an infinite of good decisions. It's an infinite of good. It's an infinite series of good decisions. It's an infinite series of good decisions. That's success, and that's you know following the Lord. Like, because the Abednego, Meshach, and Shadrach, they had a choice to go on to basically forsake God, worship Baal, or you know, or you push in the furnace. You know what they did? They jumped. It was no coin toss. A lot of brothers be tossing coins and shit. What I should do in this situation? What the Lord? All this stupid shit. Brothers toss. Man, they was the coin. They use wisdom actually at that point. They knew, look, when the time is right, the Lord, of course, He's going to intervene for us. Of course. It goes without question. Of course, the Lord is going to intervene for us. So it say Matthew 1 and 2, my brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptation, knowing this, that trying of your faith worketh patience. Right. So when Meshach, Abednego, and Shadrach, when jumped, they jumped because that was wisdom. So be counted joy when you diverse temptation, because sometimes the situation, the Lord is not just going to come at that very moment, man. In certain situations, the Lord going to let it play out. You got to have wisdom enough and to understand the Spirit enough that if it, I gotta make it do. I gotta make it easier said than done. That's why the spirit is gonna hit you. You're not even gonna have control of it. It's just the spirit gonna hit you, and you gonna know what to do. So it said, but patient have her, but it said knowing that the trying of your faith work of patient. And what that do is you work of patient, cause you gotta wait on the Lord. Patient is a funny thing, cause it can happen patient, because patient can happen when you think you about to get it. Like, what's a good example? I'm trying to think of a good example if it makes sense of a being in pain. All right, it's different from the type of patient I'm talking about now is when, let's say you won. Like, damn, I didn't work hard, I won. Now you like, all right, well now where my trophy? Now that's another form of patient. People not really, because right now it's kind of like we just waiting to win. You understand what I'm saying? But then it's different when you won and you like, well, I didn't accept the chip. I mean, I didn't do this, so why didn't this happen? Well, look, you know, it's going to happen, but you know, everything is perfect timing. So when they jump, the patient got to have her faith. Got to work with patient. Who said, but let patient have her perfect work that you may be perfect. And a time warning, nothing. I'm telling you, you know, it's always those people don't never understand patient when it's really is because you think patient got an end date, you know, like patient don't have an end date, like it's not like cause you so excited, cause what happens is when you done and you think like, okay, this is it, yep, you gotta wait some more. Like it's levels. Let me get this to us. Probably explain it more better. This is Exodus, but the point I'm making is, do what makes sense, man. Just do what makes sense. Like Abednego, Meshach, and Shadrach, that made perfect sense. Okay, I can worship this fucking false god and get destroyed, or guess what? I'm gonna just jump in this furnace because I know we've been building up our faith, and we know that Lord's going to intervene in perfect time. You know, so do what makes sense. Like, just do what makes sense, man. Like, you know, it's like playing basketball. I don't have to put it like that, but if you see a play, you shoot, right? Like you naturally play basketball. You don't flip a coin when you about to block a shot. You don't flip a coin when you see the man cut and you know you gotta do a pocket pass. You don't flip a coin if you at the left corner and your man dish it out to you from the paint to get you an open shot. You don't flip a coin like, should I shoot? No, man. You see the plays, easy call, shoot. This is Exodus 14 and 15. That's what I'm saying. You gotta learn how to you gotta learn how to execute these. You gotta execute. You know, you gotta execute things, man. Things gotta execute. Exodus 14 and this is a very interesting one. Exodus 14:13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still, see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever. So they knew in this, so they felt like they already won. Because leaving Egypt, the patient was to get out of Egypt. See, people set these patient in the wrong place. Patient don't have an end date. I said that patient, it don't have an end date. The patient was, look, us getting up out of Egypt. Once you know what I'm saying? Like that was it's like half of the people mindset was, look, you know, we gotta have patience in this hell, but you know, once we out this hell, no, once you out this hell, you gonna have patience some motherfucking more, cause you gotta go to the land of milk and honey. They didn't understand that patience don't have an end date, so it don't. It's no set. It's no gimme. That patient gonna always have her perfect works, man. You better, that wisdom gonna always have order. It's everlasting. So it say, the Egyptian whom ye have seen the most, you should seen today, you shall see no more forever. For the Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. This is the most interesting part right here. Verse 15. And the Lord said unto Moses, Why, wherefore criest thou unto me? Damn. I don't know if y'all caught that. Let me read that back. Exodus 14 and 15. The Lord said unto Moses, Wherefore criest thou unto me? Wherefore art thou crying to me? What you crying to me for? What's the problem? What's going on? What's the issue? You know what you know what to do. You know the play. Shoot. You see the shot? You know what I've been doing? You know everything don't need to go. Everything don't need a a cry. Even brothers all this crying shit. God damn. We don't need to do all this crying shit. Like I mean, I get it. Yeah, we in hell. Like, alright. Like, we kind of been knew that. So the scriptures say, Wherefore criest thou unto me? Speaking to the church of Israel that they go forward. Man, he like, man, look, just go forward, man. You know, that's why I say, like, you're gonna be a time in your success is an infinite series of good decisions. It's gonna be a time throughout your journey that the Lord already blessed you with the knowledge what to do. You know what to do. Do it. Of course, it's okay to. I never want to tell no one never to not pray to the Lord, but it's gonna be situations. What you gotta understand. It's gonna be such a situation that's gonna occur that you gotta just know how to move through the spirit. All right, so this is my last one. I'm gonna get this in in the New Testament, right? Matthew's what is it? 27 to 27. Matthew 27. Matthew 27 and I'm gonna start at 40. Matthew 27 verse 40 and said, And saying thou that destroyeth the temple and buildest it in 3 days, save thyself, if thou the Son of God, come down from the cross. Likewise also the chief priest motto with the scribes and the elders said, he said others himself he cannot. So they mocking him, right? If he be the king of Israel, let him now come down from his cross. We will believe him. He trusts in God. See that? He delivered him now. If he will save him, for he said, I am the Son of God. The thieves also which were crucified with him cast the same in his teeth. Now the 6th hour came. there was darkness over the land until the ninth hour. And about the ninth hour, Yahushua cried unto with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. This is said, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? And the Lord thought the Lord, Yahushua asked the Most High, why you forsaken me? He ain't forsaken me. It's a time for everything. That situation had to play out. That's why he was rose. That's why he rose, man. You know, the Lord never forsook. The Lord never forsook you. It had to play out though. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, brothers. It's certain. Even when you do cry to the Lord, things. If you see the obvious, you know when to take a shot during basketball, right? You gonna know when to take your shot. Now I'm talking about with no guns, but you gonna know how to move. When the Lord bless you with the obvious, you gotta listen to the obvious. Alright, so look, I'll just edify Shalom.